This is a bar here in Erie, Pennsylvania. That wheelchair belongs to one woman who's downstairs using the restroom. These three guys are messing with it. First off, sitting in it when it's not theirs. And as they're now figuring out what else they can do with their evening, they decide to send it down the stairs. One of those gentlemen, the one in the white hat, his name is Carson Briere, and he's the son of NHL executive Daniel Briere, a former player as well. From what I've heard, all generally a decent guy. So this happened while the woman whose chair belongs to, her name is Sydney Baines, Benes, I believe. She was in the bathroom downstairs with Nathaniel Sanders, who's security at the bar, using it because she needed a wheelchair. First of all, she couldn't get a wheelchair down the stairs, so she needed assistance in doing so, only to find out that someone did that to it afterwards. After this then started taking hold, another user named Julia pointed out that she saw it and posted it on Twitter and how disgusted she was. Then everything started falling apart for these guys. It got a whole bunch of attention and over 100,000 likes. Now, Julia put those things together and also created a GoFundMe to help her fix that chair, because we know these mobility assistance types of machines a lot of times are very expensive. So this is what happened to Carson, that young hockey player. Mercyhurst University, which is a small Catholic university where Briere has been a standout hockey player since 2021, they released a statement to admonish his behavior, but didn't announce any of the punishments that could be coming his way. They said the actions displayed in the video make our hearts heavy and fall short of our mercy belief in the inherent dignity of each person, is what their statement said. And this is what they provided her. We pray for and are in solidarity with the victim and all persons with disabilities. Then they brushed their hands and they walked away. Right. But instead, actually, the hockey team did end up suspending him and the other guys that were on the team, though. But since it's not really hockey season, not really sure how much they're really going to be dealing with that as well, though. So also, after the money that was raised for replacement of that chair, the victim of this did also come out and say she's not even gonna keep the money, though. She says, it was my chair that was pushed down the stairs. I'm so thankful for all of Sullivan's help in this situation and the kind comments I see on Julia's post. I swear I really don't want to keep a cent of that donated money. I'd much rather give it to those who need it. Now, you guys, earlier we talked about that politician who scammed folks in a crowdfunding situation for burial of stillborn children, and we don't know where that money went. She was raised a few $1,000s for her wheelchair and is giving it back. Hopefully, she still has the resources to get something else. But this is like a stark difference in two different stories.
The suspended, like you said, it's not even hockey season, okay? These are pathetic, lacking empathy, frat boy types who like armpit farts and spitballs still. And it's just, they're just stupid. And I don't understand why it said the father and the son released statements. I'm sorry, I apologize, whatever, sorry I got caught. Well, you did it on camera. You might not have known it at the time. He should have come before the cameras. It's so gross. Go before the cameras and take whatever is coming your way. That's what needs to be done.
And pay for her chair.
Pay for it.
I saw some conflicting reports about if she's gonna keep it, if she's not gonna keep it. The last that I saw from her Twitter account was she's going to allocate the only amount she needs to fix her chair, which the owner of Sullivans, which is where this took place, located in the state of Pennsylvania. I know Mercyhurst is in Lake Erie, Pennsylvania. Some of the wheels are screwed up, so she's gonna have to get some corrections made, which obviously will cost money, and then she's gonna donate the rest. What I will say is, reached out to a few people. It is so interesting to me because this is his second stint now. The first one was at Arizona State. I contacted a few folks who went to Arizona State. It is amazing how tight sealed some of this stuff is with him. He admitted that it was too much partying. ESPN's Matthew Berry kind of lashed out at Carson, saying that he's full of it and immature, which obviously is true, but he went a step further on Twitter, which is also very surprising for like a SportsCenter host. But it's really interesting to me because basically he said that he was going to learn from this mistake and he's going to better himself, and it adds perspective. And yet we haven't seen that yet. Danny Briere is also one of the best performers when it comes to the Stanley Cup playoffs. He has been known to be a good guy. He's the former, now executive of the Philadelphia Flyers, a mainstay in the National Hockey League. I think it's very important to separate these things because there has not been literally one bad thing said about him, and he has been an NHL player for well over a decade in his heyday. Terrible that it happened to Sidney. I reached out for comment. Hopefully I'll hear back. But I agree with Sharon. There needs to be some sort of punishment, even if it's not hockey season.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.